what's up everyone? As I'm sure quite a few of you remember, I used to have a series on my channel called Skyblock from scratch. As you can see, I put quite a lot of time into the series and I made 21 episodes total. Unfortunately, as time passed and the game started to update and drastically change, I began to lose interest in the series and went from uploading once a week to once a month at best. And now we're here. I haven't uploaded an episode of Skyblock from scratch in about 6 to 8 months. The crazy thing is, it doesn't even feel like it's been that long, and yet I look at the date and it's September 6th. Where is the time gone? Right now on my channel, I focus on two main things: the Achievement Hunter series and also random video ideas. Unfortunately, I've been finding it more difficult to come up with interesting content other than Achievement Hunters, and I've had a lot of people asking me to play Skyblock again, and you know what? I'm ready. So today I'm going to do something that very few YouTubers have ever done before, and yes, I'm being serious about this, beginning an actual normal profile of Hypixel Skyblock. We'll take one last good look at this profile and then not delete it because I'm not about to give that up and I have 2 empty profile slots. Click to create a solo profile, classic profile, and we will begin the Mango profile. How are you today, Jerry? What a wonderful island. This brings back many, many memories. Of course, there are going to need to be a couple of rules for this series just because, you know, I do have the YouTube rank and that can definitely influence gameplay. So if for whatever reason people bid way too many coins on an auction I post or I get contraband, I'm not allowed to take that. Other than a couple of simple rules like that though, this is going to be a completely normal game of Skyblock. Speed bridge over to Jerry. How are you today? Make fun of the cobblestone minion 1 over here. He doesn't even have any items collected yet. Look in this chest over here and just be amazed by the pure generosity of the Hypixel administration team. We get 5 dirt. Do you know what you can do with 5 dirt? Just imagine the endless possibilities of 5 dirt. 7 grass blocks and 3 bone meal. Do you have any idea what you can do with that? You can speed bridge out by 7 blocks and then place down bone meal to grow some flowers. I hear these fetch top dollar at the dark auction. And of course, how could one forget the 8 cobblestone used to craft a furnace and the lava bucket used to fuel it? I don't really know what you're supposed to do with the water bucket. That's good, I guess. All jokes aside though, I think it's time that we head to the hub island and begin our journey. When people start Skyblock, I often get asked what I recommend they do first. And honestly, I think the best advice that I can give you is to get minions. Minions are just so incredible. They're not very expensive and you can get pretty much any resource you can imagine as much as you would like. And for me, that is going to be no different. As you can see, I do not currently have access to the bazaar because you need level 7 in farming, foraging, and mining. Fortunately, it requires like literally no experience to get to level 7 of any of those skills. So I think that's the first thing that we're going to work on. We're going to go ahead and purchase an efficient axe for 100 coins, which I don't have. So we're going to take a quick stop over by the local brewery to farm some netherwort. We're also going to save 80 of it for the netherwort minion because that'll be helpful to have in the future. And then actually, you know, sell the netherwort. Buy our efficient axe. Wait, that's the wrong axe. What am I doing? I am such an idiot. I wanted the promising axe because it gives you efficiency as you mine more. Please ignore my lack of intelligence. I swear I know what I'm doing. Okay, well, know what you're doing is a relative term. I think having a general idea of how to play this game is fair. As you can see, with just a little bit of foraging, we are already foraging level 4. We're just going to keep doing this for another couple of minutes. I think it might only be 2 at this point, but we're just going to keep mining oak wood from this section until we get to foraging level 7. Now, a little bit more about this series is that I plan to set a couple of major goals for myself, such as killing all tier 4 slayers, possibly completing a floor 7 dungeon depending on how things go, but just in general, accomplish some things that I never was able to on my main profile because of how drastically the game has changed. Foraging level 6, I just need to get 1,000 more experience until I can get to foraging level 7. Now that I've gotten foraging level 7, I should be able to access the bazaar after I get some farming, and I believe the other one, why can't I think? Now I just need to level up farming and mining, and I should be able to access the bazaar. I focused on farming oak wood because as you can see, we unlocked the oak minion recipe, but in addition, we actually unlocked the small storage recipe. This is basically an extension for your minion, and it gives them 3 extra slots of storage. 3 extra slots may not seem like a ton, but when your minions only have 4 to 5 slots, it's a pretty significant improvement. I'm also going to go ahead and craft our minions really quick. We have our oak minion and we also have our netherwort minion. There's our oak minion and our netherwort minion for 2 extra, not 2 extra minion slots. Alright, so the netherwort minion actually needs a pickaxe and not a hoe. I don't understand why, but I'm cool with it. For now, we're going to go ahead and dedicate a page of our ender chest to minions. Next, we're going to focus on farming. So we're going to go over to the farm merchant and purchase a rookie hoe just because it has a 50% chance to drop extra seeds. And then we'll add telekinesis to our hoe. Trust me, this will be actually extremely helpful. We need 5 levels, which is going to cost us a couple hundred coins, but really it's not that bad. And trust me, this telekinesis enchant is going to help tremendously. Normally when I punch crops, as you can see, it drops all over the ground, and it's not like a huge pain, but it is a little bit of an issue to go back and pick it up. But with the telekinesis enchant, you can see that the drops actually go directly into my inventory. So actually, before we start farming wheat, I'm going to go ahead and collect some potatoes and also some carrots. I guess there's no carrots in the lobby, but that's okay because we do have enough potatoes to craft a potato minion. Once we craft that minion, we're just going to go back to farming wheat until we get to farming level 7. And just like that, we are now farming level 7. That only took about 2 minutes of farming. Using all this extra wheat that we farmed, I'm going to go ahead. Why does that not work? I swear, Hypixel, you're going to kill me. Anyways, using all the wheat that we obtained from farming, I'm just going to go ahead and craft a couple of wheat minions. I'm actually able to get them to level 3, which is pretty significant. And with that, we actually unlocked our 6th minion slot, which is going to be pretty helpful. Just to get a little bit of extra coins, I'm going to go ahead and sell all of the extra stuff that we got. And now the final skill that I need to level up is going to be mining, so I'm actually going to go ahead and purchase 3 gold ingots from the mining merchant and craft a golden pickaxe. And then once again, I'll go to the librarian and buy enough experience bottles to put telekinesis on my gold pickaxe. That's efficiency, telekinesis. Actually, in addition to getting telekinesis on this pickaxe, I'm going to put smelting touch on it so that I can mine the iron and the gold ore. Once I have that pickaxe, I'll just mine enough cobblestone to craft a cobblestone minion, do the same for coal, and then go to the gold mine. We'll head on over to the gold mine and just start mining gold, iron, and coal. Oh, that's right, you can't use a golden pickaxe to mine iron, apparently. I thought you could. I know you can't mine gold with it, though. That's okay, though. I'll head over to the iron forger, and he basically sells an iron pickaxe with smelting touch on it. Once I buy that pickaxe, I'll go over to Rusty the janitor, and he'll actually apply telekinesis to my tools for 100 coins, which is a really, really fair price. And now I can mine the iron. There we go. Uh-oh, they might be onto our nickname. So I've been mining for a little while, and as you can see, I'm already mining level 5, and I almost have enough materials to craft the 4 minions that I wanted to. Because I already have all the materials required to craft my minions, I think I'm just going to go ahead and start mining a bunch of coal and cobblestone so that I can get to mining level 7 faster. I could, in theory, go to the deep caverns, however, I will just die pretty much immediately, so I don't really think it's worth it. Part of the reason I'm getting coal to get to mining level 7 is because if you look in the coal collection, there's actually a haste potion. Now, I'm not completely sure that we're going to be using this, but if I do decide to make a cobblestone generator or something, the haste potion will be very, very helpful. And just like that, we are mining level 7. Now I'm going to go ahead and craft these 4 minions right here: cobblestone, coal, iron, and gold. When I was crafting those minions, I didn't get the satisfying ding, and I think that's because you actually get carpentry XP whenever you craft, but I haven't talked to the carpenter yet. Let's talk to the carpenter really quick, and he wants me to bring him a stack of wool. Fortunately, I think I know a place where I should be able to get some. I got my wool from the wool merchant, and now I give it to the carpenter, and hopefully I should be able to get some carpentry XP now. Now I should also have enough coal that I can actually craft a coal minion tier 2, which would be good. And then we'll go ahead and use our recently unlocked bazaar to sell all of our extra stuff. Next, I'm going to make a little bit of money by insta-buying things from the NPCs and then selling them back to the bazaar. For example, oak wood in the bazaar sells for about 8.8 to 7.4 coins, and if I go over to the lumber merchant, I will see that oak wood sells from him for about 5 coins each. So if I go ahead and buy all of my oak wood for the day from him, you can only buy 640 per day, and then insta sell it to the bazaar, you will see that I actually made about 1,400 coins. And at the current point in time, you will see that this also works for spruce and jungle. From a 6,400 coin investment, you can see that we get 8,100 coins back for about 1,700 coins worth of profit. Uh-oh, our disguise really isn't working now. From the farm merchant, though, you can see that the red mushrooms were bought for about 7,800 coins and sell for 8,400. That's not that much. Melons made us about 600 coins, though. What? Not even the fisherman is profit. Okay, that surprises me. Surprisingly, everything at the mine merchant is actually profit. With that, I am now at 18,000 coins, and I can start working on getting my first armor set. You all know it, you all love it, lapis armor. Now that I've thrown in a couple of bids for lapis armor, I'm going to go over to the builder and buy some supplies. Right next to Jerry, I'm going to construct the wall of stuff that I need to do. I basically plan to write down goals that I have for this series up on this wall. Now this wall is definitely temporary. We will be moving this once we actually start constructing our island a little bit differently. As I mentioned at the start of the video, I would like to beat all Slayer bosses, obtain a gold medal in a farming contest, construct an actual island. I know it's kind of irrelevant, but this has a special meaning to me. Obtain a set of superior dragon armor. And my final goal for now is to achieve Heart of the Mountain 5. Now you may notice there's a few blank spaces, and that's because I would like to know what you guys want to see me do. Let me know of any goals you think I should have in the comments, and I will add them to the board before the next episode. And now that I'm done with that, we should see that I have all 4 lapis armor pieces available to me, probably because I overpaid on them pretty significantly. Oh, and ignore the 14.3 million coins I can claim. I can't because they're all on different profiles, but that would be really cool if I could. Because I have a couple thousand coins left over, I'm actually going to go ahead and talk to the blacksmith and try to reforge this armor. I did actually manage to get a couple of decent reforges, which will increase my damage and health by just a little bit. When I put this armor on, my health goes from 114 214 to 218, which is a pretty decent improvement. The final thing I need before I really head down to the deep caverns is, of course, a sword. The undead sword is actually a pretty decent sword at the start because it does extra damage to undead creatures. Oh, wait a second. You can actually get a good amount of profit from buying experience bottles from the librarian. All right, so let's see this. 1,100 coins when sold to the bazaar transforms into 1,480. That's pretty good. Well, dang, I'll just keep doing this back and forth a couple of times and I might actually get to a few thousand coins. We buy the experience bottles for 30 coins each from the librarian, and I can buy about 2 stacks of them. And then we run over to the bazaar and insta-sell them for, I think it's 140% profit. This should be it. Yeah, okay, you can only buy 140 per day. Anyways, with all these coins, I'm actually going to go ahead and get to level 30 really quick. This is a total waste of experience bottles, but it's whatever. Oh, good. I'm about 2/3 of a level short, so I'm actually going to have to go buy some experience bottles that I probably just sold. Give me level 30. There we go. Now, I'm not going for anything too fancy on my sword. I'm just going to go for Smite 5 so that I can deal 40% more damage to undead creatures. And I would also, of course, like telekinesis on that. And that looks like an acceptable sword to me. Oh, wait, I can still reforge it. There we go. That's decent. Wait, what? No. Damn it. I leave my computer for 2 seconds and the game kills me. Okay, well, that's really unfortunate. Doesn't look like I lost too many coins, though. And this, children, is why we should always use the bank. Anyways, as I was saying, now that we have gear that would generally be considered acceptable by early game players, we can go to the deep caverns. I like how that last transition was actually going to the gold mine from the hub. Now we're actually going to the deep caverns. Usually if you want to travel deeper in the deep caverns, you do actually have to reach that layer before you're able to go down there. But if you don't mind losing a couple of coins, there's actually a shortcut. You can jump right down here at this section, and you'll see that you actually unlock every single zone. Oh, interesting. It didn't work for Diamond Reserve. But as you can see, we have access to pretty much every layer. So we will start down in the Lapis Quarry and get enough Lapis to craft a Lapis Minion. Combat level 1, let's go. Now that we have our Lapis Minion, we can go down to the Pigman's Den. Now, if you're lazy, you actually only need to unlock the recipe to craft the Minion, and you can just buy the rest of the materials from the bazaar. But I'm actually so lazy, I don't feel like going to the bazaar. Also, I don't really have the coins for that. Redstone Minion 1. Now we're going to go down to the Slime Hill and go ahead and get 80 emeralds. Actually, while I'm down here, I'm just going to go ahead and get enough slime to craft a slime minion because these slimes aren't too lethal. So I'm actually going to go ahead and buy the rest of the slime I need to craft the slime minion from the adventurer because it is a little bit of a pain to get slime balls. In the meantime, I'll head down to the diamond reserve and begin mining diamonds. Getting that undead sword is probably one of the best decisions I've made so far. These monsters are not actually that bad. Oh no, I'm gonna die to the monster, but I did get some miner leggings. That was a really unfortunate death. I mean, I guess it kind of made up for it because I got some miner leggings, but I was only 1 diamond away from being able to craft a diamond minion. In theory, there are a couple more minions I could get in the deep caverns, like the creeper minion. However, I just really don't want to deal with that right now. I will go ahead and sell all of the extra materials that I got and also get my 30 more slime balls. And there's our slime minion, emerald, and of course, our diamond minion. And with that, I actually did unlock my 7th minion slot. Unfortunately, our miner leggings are not really worth anything, so I suppose I'll just have to sell them to the adventurer. For my next step, I would actually like to establish a minion area. For now, I'm going to be using lapis minions because it's the best minion I have available to me, and they also fill up relatively quickly. Unfortunately, each minion costs up to 1,500 coins to craft, which means I'm going to need some money. One of the best ways I know to make money as a brand new player actually involves mining sand. We'll go ahead and get efficiency 5 in addition to telekinesis on our shovel, and what was nice about the enchanting was that because I was just in the deep caverns, I actually had plenty of levels to do it. Before we head out to the Mushroom Desert, I'm actually going to talk to Jamie and claim the Rogue Sword. This sword basically gives you a small speed increase in exchange for 50 mana, and 30 speed really isn't that much, but if you consider the fact that you're already at 100% speed and you need to break sand like this, it's pretty good. Ooh, I was going to use Portal Hub to get to the Mushroom Desert, and I just remembered that I can actually use these cakes to get some free stats. Nice. Oh, actually, I already have a potato minion, so while I'm at the barn, I'll go ahead and grab a carrot minion too. This should not take too long. And there we go, carrot minion 1. So while we're on the desert island, I can basically get some free coins by just doing this. It's really that simple. This actually isn't a bad way to level up mining either. You remember when sand used to be really hard to get and you had to get like the fishing island and then mine all the sand at your actual island? It was kind of a pain. I've literally been doing this for about a minute, and as you can see, I already have a full inventory worth of sand and also mining 10. I'm actually going to go ahead and warp back to the hub really quick and create a sell offer for sand so that while we're mining more, this stuff will sell. And then we'll go right back and get another inventory full of sand. Hey, let's go, mining 11. And that is another inventory full of sand. As you can see, while we were out filling up our inventory with sand again, all of our other sand actually did sell. Or not. New hub maybe? No? Okay, well I'll just go ahead and create a sell offer for that and maybe that'll fix it. Claim. Oh, okay, there we go. I have enough coins on me right now that if I did die, I would not be very happy about it, so I'll just go ahead and deposit everything into the bank. Now that you guys have the basic gist about how this money-making method works, I'm going to go ahead and abuse the fact that I have all 9 ender chest pages and fill those up completely with sand. I'll just go ahead and end the recording and get back to you once all the bazaar orders have filled. Alright, so it's been about half an hour because I took a real-life break to go do some editing for this video, but as you can see, all of my sell orders have filled, and other than one order, which I canceled and put back up for a lower price, everything went very, very well, and I now have about 30,000 coins, 35,000 coins, in addition to the roughly 21,000 coins in our bank, meaning we now have 55,000 coins. Oh my god, Shibu, only 55,000 coins? Well, yes, but also no, because this is actually enough coins to get just about everything I need. Now, currently we have 7 minion slots, so I'll go ahead and craft 7 lapis minions, and I will also purchase enough lapis to craft all of those minions, and that is all 7 minions. Now, in addition to all of our minions, you may remember that at the start of the video I was talking about the small storages, so we're going to go ahead and craft a bunch of those. Oh, I see. I thought it was going to be 512 oak wood for each one, but no, it's only 64 for each one, so that's going to be a lot cheaper than I thought it was going to be. Dang, I was out here prepared to spend how much? 4,500 for each single one, but no, that means that I just grinded a bunch of sand unnecessarily, but hey, that's fine. But you know what? This is a good thing because A, we have a bunch of money left over, and B, I can probably buy a grappling hook. So these sell for about 6,000 coins in the auction house. Buy it now. Definitely a worthy investment. Look at this. I just hit that thing. I'm dead now. Now listen, I know that I am just an incredible builder. I was going to make like a cutaway so that you could see how bad of a builder I really am, and I was going to show you like one of my super bad projects. But the ironic thing is I haven't really built anything for a few months. Anyways, you'll just need to trust that I am a horrendous builder. This is a extremely temporary construction. We will be taking this down once we actually start to build our island. In order to keep up with the high pixel skyblock minion safety standard, we will be putting each minion on a 1x1 floating block in the middle of the void. Have fun, Barry. Have fun. And this is why we don't carry coins on us. Again, this is why we don't carry coins on us. I gotta stop falling in the void. What the heck is wrong with me? Stop falling in the void. It's not that hard. I am making this way too nice for just a temporary minion setup. And I fell off again. Let's go. All right, now I can start placing down all of the minions. This took me way too long to build, and it looks way too nice for just a starting minion platform. Again, though, it depends on what your standards are. Obviously, mine are not very high. You know what? I've decided I'm going to upgrade all of those minions to the second tier. We need 3,584 lapis to upgrade all of those minions. I'm actually going to go ahead and pay 4.5 coins for all of the lapis just so that I can get it immediately. Just like that, we have all of our lapis. We'll go ahead and put this in our chest and go back to our island. And now that we're back at home, we can upgrade all of these minions, and we should also get another minion upgrade, so that should bring us one closer to our 8th minion slot, which will be a good achievement for next episode. Alright, so now that all of these minions have been upgraded, I think we should end the episode there. I honestly really enjoyed recording today's episode. It was really fun to start over, and I genuinely missed playing early game Skyblock. Don't do it, Mr. Zombie. Don't do it, and die. I'll W tap you. If you have any suggestions for things you'd like to see me do in this series, things you liked from the last series, things you didn't like from the last series, put them in the comments down below, and if I see any that I really do like, I'll put them on the board with Jerry. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to comment, like, and subscribe. Have a great day, and I will see you in the next video. Bye! I'm not jumping in the void because I have coins.